Alright, it's card of the day, and this is card number 125, titled Luke in Disguise. And hey, this is the picture that's used in the Star Wars Power of the Force action figure. Let's learn more about Luke Skywalker. After escaping stormtroopers and blasting off the planet in Solo's ship, the Millennium Falcon, Kenobi began Luke's instruction in the ways of the Force, much to the mocking of Han Solo. His teaching, however, was soon interrupted by their arrival in the Alderaan system and the discovery of the planet's destruction. They then spotted a patrolling TIE fighter, and upon following it, found that it was approaching what appeared to be a small moon. To their horror, however, it turned out to be the Death Star. Caught by the Death Star's tractor beam, they were brought aboard the massive space station. Once on board, Kenobi separated from Luke, Han Solo, Chewbacca, and the droids to deactivate the tractor beam. However, when R2-D2 discovered that Leia Organa was being held captive, Skywalker insisted on rescuing her. With Han and Chewbacca's help, the trio made it into the detention center in the guise of Imperial stormtroopers escorting a Wookiee prisoner. They were able to rescue Leia, but had to jump into the garbage chute in order to escape the pursuing Imperial forces. Later, Luke and Leia were separated from Han and Chewbacca, but after swinging across a deep chasm, they were to meet back up with their companions in the hangar bay. Eventually, the group escaped the Death Star, but only after Kenobi sacrificed himself in a duel with Darth Vader. They traveled to the hidden rebel base on Yavin 4, even though the Death Star was tracking them. It was then that Han received his reward for rescuing Leia and prepared to leave the group. Skywalker attempted to persuade him to stay and help them against the Empire, but Han refused, deeply disappointing him. It was at the Yavin base that Luke first became an official member of the Rebel Alliance. He spent much time in the base's flight simulators, showcasing his piloting skills for the rebellion's leaders. In several simulations, he was opposed by an entire Starfleet and was killed only twice. Red leader Darvin Drays, after inspecting Skywalker's simulator results with Vanden Willard, approached him and told him how impressed he was with his abilities. Dries welcomed him as a member of Red Squadron, gave him his own T-65 X-Wing starfighter, and assigned him as Red 5. It was Kayan Farlander who showed Luke the basics of flying an X-Wing. Just prior to boarding his X-Wing, Luke encountered his old friend, Biggs Darklighter. The two would be flying as wingmen just like old times in the upcoming battle. In a brief conversation, Biggs reassured Dries of Luke's piloting skills and promised Luke that the two would catch up on each other's stories when they got back. Luke took part in the Battle of Yavin, witnessing the death of many compatriots, including Biggs. After the death of the two squadron leaders, he took it upon himself to lead the final assault. With the timely arrival of the Millennium Falcon and the guidance of Kenobi's spirit, Luke took a single shot and used the Force to direct his proton torpedoes to their target, destroying the station. For this action, he, Chewbacca, and Han Solo were awarded the Medal of Bravery. Okay, that's it for now. More information on the next Luke Skywalker card. And now for the back side of the card, and it's a puzzle piece for the Tusken Raider. Well, that's card of the day. Look out for the next card. Thank you for watching Star Wars Obsessed Card of the Day. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. You could also follow Star Wars Obsessed on Instagram and Facebook.